Good morning, one and all. How are you doing today? It is here in the U.S. today, a day of retail. Is one way of putting it. A day of celebrating life in terms of we've had a day of thankfulness, and now the world has turned its sights on the holidays, all of the holidays. And so that is what is usually the big thing. It's really, really interesting. And I'm just excited to be here this morning. Hey, Shireen, it's good to see you already on the stream. I think I messed up the date when I was scheduling this. I think I put the 25th. So my Facebook people may not come through, but that's okay. We soldier on. I don't know why it did not because I'm looking at the title and it says 11:25, but that's okay. We just continue to move through. I'm also gonna talk and set up. Maybe I'll do that in another stream. But we're here to serve. We're here to play. We're here to make a difference in a way that is awesome. Because we are who we are. The MLB crew. We are who we are. We make it a wonderful experience just by being who we are. And I really, really am excited for all that is going to come today. Just in thinking about it, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting. I know it's been a while since Wednesday. And I think it was around this time last year that I started this journey. And I am happy to have done it. It's been a really educational process and time. Now, what I wanted to say is good morning, Ruby. Today is Free Form Friday. Free Form Friday. And y'all, 6 o'clock comes early. We want to make sure that we play the songs that you want to hear. We want to play the songs that you want to hear. So for today's show, today's program, today's stream, however you look at it, that's what I thought. Let's straighten this. Yes. I looked at this before and I was like, wait a minute, this looks different. Okay. All right. We encourage you to put in the chat the songs that would uplift your spirit, as well as make the spirits of everyone around be lifted. just joined, you coming in, I'm just going to say good morning, Shireen, and good morning, Miss Ruby. Good morning, Wally. 4 more subs for 300. That's great, Wally. That's awesome. Really appreciate you. Good morning, Miss Ellen. Auntie Ellen. Good morning. Listening on the TV. That's awesome. What we're doing here is if you have a song that you would like to hear played, and I can play it, I know it, I'll do it. If I don't, I'll listen to it and play it on the piano for you. If I know a little bit of the tune, I may even sing it. Okay, I see. Come to the garden. Yes, 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 indeed. Indeed. So that was In the Garden. Big support. Thank you. Thank you. Trash Can Waves. Yes. Thank you. Big up, big up, big up. Trash Can Waves has become one of my big supporters. Always there. Oh, man. Wow, Auntie Ellen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Indeed. Laura, good morning. So happy to see you all here. It is 6:24 by my time here in, yep, it is 6:24, and we are here saying hello to one another in the chat. That's awesome. We're just about to the halfway point today. And I wanted to just ring in one of the this song has been beautiful to me. It's always been one of the songs that really signifies the season. Come, let us adore him. yes, indeed. And we are grateful for each and every one of you. Good morning, Adrian. So good to see you here today. Nice. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Auntie Ellen telling us what to do. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. That's awesome. You know, it's so good to be together with family and friends. We were with family, we got on Zoom and we were chatting it up with each other from all around the country, you know. In years gone by, we did a little bit of it, not a lot, but yesterday it was a whole party. It was a whole party. We want to say, hey, welcome, Rob. Welcome. Oh, I'm talking away. And I'm like, oh man, yeah, welcome, Rob. Welcome. Hope you and the family did as well, Rob. And they're talking to one another. It's like Adrian is saying, it's like, oh, I'm up and I'm cooking and listening. And hey, Joe. My son Joey's getting ready to go to work. In this day, we are grateful. I'm thankful for my family. I'm thankful for just being able to spend time with them. Yesterday was just a blessing, and so today they're getting ready to go out and do whatever it is they need to do. I'm surprised Trash Can Waves is even up this early. Oh man, you guys are so awesome. Hey, they talking to one another. Hey, Untabi, it's another content creator, big in South Africa, doing well in these YouTube streets. Scott, my brother, so good to see you. Yes, so good to see you here. That's all right. Good morning to you. Happy holidays. And so we are delighted to have you. So if you have a song, put it in the chat. You know, I have some different ideas of what we can do here today. It's oh man, this one is off just a little bit. And trying to make sure that we have room for all the things that we want to do today. We want to make sure you have to make room. Make room. Make room. You know, the story is the holiday season that the parents of Jesus went down to Bethlehem to be counted in the census. When they got there, there was no room for them in the inn, at the hotel, at the Best Western, at the Embassy Suites. They went to all of the places where guests would be housed, and they didn't find a space for them. There was no room. So you have to make room. It's like families coming over. It's like, where are we gonna put this one in Ashley's room, put that one in Joey's room. We're gonna get out the air mattress and go here, put that there. This one's gonna sleep on the couch, and because the couch is well supported and there is a layer of support underneath there, and it's very firm and it'll support them. So you make room for it. That is essentially what we do in the holiday season. We make room. Make room. Okay. And I see Albert has joined. Good morning, Albert. Good morning. Good morning, MLB crew. MLB crew. What is the MLB crew? MLB, it's not Major League Baseball, but we're here using our hands, our voice, and our heart to hit a home run and make life better for you and for someone else too. Good morning to you, G. Albert, sir. Salute to you and your family. In the Ohio state. Ohio. This also means good morning in Japanese. It's spelled differently though. David, behave. Guten Morgen. So, y'all not talking to me about any songs today, which is okay. You know, we could talk about some other things. Learn something new from every day. So what you want to do, I think, Miss Ellen, it's up to 8 likes. So, you know how we do here in like, comment, subscribe. Nobody great. Like, comment, subscribe. That is kind of like what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. You want to make sure that it is out there. yes. Wow, that was a good song. I love that song. Play that. Keep playing that forever. Thank you, G. Albert. And I see several people have popped on here. Coach Remy doing his good wrench work to support the channel. Please like this video, share it with your friends and family. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And you can support the channel also in a financial way. There's this link, davidhunt.link with an E /support. So wow, I'm cooking delicate squash. Roasted, wow, squash with fresh cranberries and walnuts. Nice. Look for those pics later on Facebook. Mrs. B Finesse, trademark TM. Hey, David in chat, hoping to enjoy your holiday as much as I am. Yes, we did. We got the family, we had food, and we had some football. Some good ones too. So, yes, good morning, MLB crew. Support and get the likes up. There is some of you who've come in, not hit the like button. Yes, so we're really moving through them. So thank you for coming through and supporting. We really appreciate you guys today. Because of a scheduling conflict, I messed up the Facebook people. I think I put yesterday's date. I don't know why I had 11:25 in my head, but it's really 11:26. Because when you do that, Facebook, if it's more than 10 minutes past the time, you could go early. You can't go late. YouTube is a little bit more flexible. Sorry about that. I need to drink some more water, which I don't have right here. But we'll get for later. Don't have right here. We'll get for later. So thank you. It's 6:47. I don't know if there's going to be any more songs coming through, but I just wanted to wish everyone a wonderful day. Peace and love. Blessings to you all. Remember, the MLB crew, what we stand for is doing stuff for you and for someone else too. The MLB crew, not Major League Baseball, but we using our hands, our voice, and our heart to make life better for someone else. MLB. Miss Ellen, thank you so much for coming through. Garden, Quilt, and Art Traditions. That, I believe, is a YouTube channel. Garden, Quilt, and Art Traditions. Man, that's awesome. Laura, thank you for coming through. Mrs. B Finesse, you are always a blessing with your content. Mrs. B Finesse is also a content creator in YouTube streets, just laying it down. And we also had Coach Remy Fitness. Coach Remy is also a YouTuber and on Instagram, content creator, not just maybe TikTok. I don't know if he has TikTok. Coach Remy, you can let us know if you do or not. Wally also was on here earlier. Wally. Wally is also a content creator. Wealth Talk Productions, I believe is the name of his channel, as well as Intavi. Thank you so much for coming through. And I could probably put some springtime in the background. We have Bob Ross. We had Trash Can Waves, also content creator. Big support. Big support, bro. Thank you for coming through and for getting the chat rolling this morning. We want to say, listen, if you want to see a chat that's popping and hopping, going ham, it's on Blind Guy, his wife Laquita, and Corey. It is hopping over there. Mrs. BB in the comments, they be just chatting it up, having a good time. And that's all it's all about. We want you to have a good time over here as well. And it's a more introspective kind of a program. And just people come in for a quiet time to just relax. Because there's a lot of stuff happening in the world. You know, just recently having to deal with an issue in our community where a pastor made an offhand comment about relationships between a husband and wife that was not cool at all by the stretch of anyone's imagination. Would you ever think of doing harm to your spouse? That is not, no way. And so having to deal with that, it's just sometimes you just need a space to just relax and chill and just, meditate on positive vibes, meditate on good, wholesome content. And so it is a positive thing here. We're getting ready for Vlogmas coming up here in December. And so we may shift a little bit. You hear more holiday music as it relates to the holiday season and pulling those out. Your sub will move up soon. Thank you, Wally, for the support. Really do appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, Miss Ruby, I totally missed this one. I just saw it right now. I apologize. You know what? Let's do it. One more time. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why that did not. Okay. I was like, what in the world happened? Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so Ruby, I saw it and I went, wait, what is going on? Did I just miss something? Okay. So let me see if I missed any other comments. And just scrolling through them here. Blessings to you, one and all. Have a great day. Purple hearts, of course, they don't show against the lavender color here. Hey, nice seeing you again, Coach Remy. Have a good day. This channel is necessary for everyone's day. So relaxing and peaceful. Thank you, Miss. Thank you for saying that, Miss B. Really do appreciate you. Have a good day. And Wally, I'm here, boss man. Coach, okay, you don't use TikTok. All right. I don't know. Everyone is saying, yep, it is the chat be popping on on a blind guy. Yes, indeed. Your subs will move up soon. Yes, and you are so welcome, Ruby. White Christmas. Oh, okay, so Facebook was on there. Oh, interesting. I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't see. It was been all YouTube comments so far. White Christmas. All right, let's see here. We can pull this up. Let's see if we can pull this up. Yes, White Christmas. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you, Doc, for coming through with the song suggestion. That was good. I like that. And we want to keep it moving here. I want to see what this is. Oh, okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, Doc. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you so much for coming through, Doc. And Laura, did I hear a hint of jazz flavor? Might have been just a little bit of it in there. Just a little swing. Put a little swing in it. So, thank you all for coming through today. Just like, wait a minute. We have some songs that we really do appreciate for the holidays and want to make sure that we get those in. So really do appreciate each and every one of you. You don't understand. It is doing this for you. So if you don't show, then it's like, I'll still do it for you. And you can catch the replay later. And I want to thank all of the replay squad people for coming through. Regina Snow and Valerie Singleton and Dr. Sev Talks Money and all of the people who come through. Mark, Scott, Coach Remy. Thank you guys for making Antabi. It's just been really, really, really. Adrian Nash. I don't know why I didn't see. Oh no, you just put that in. I was just like, wait. Do you hear what did I miss something? Did I miss something? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Yes. Oh, man. Usually we just go for an hour, but today I don't have to run off to school because school is closed. And I don't have any money. So I'm not going to be spending much today, but we are we are on the tail end of the show. I did get a piece of gear that I was going to make a video on. And do it in, you know, just, make a video and post it out. But I've seen people do this live and get their stuff uploaded that way. For some reason, my third camera is not coming in. It is in. Whoa. Just give me one moment. Okay. I am here. It's supposed to be an overhead shot, but it's like maybe I need to turn it off and back on again. Let's try that. Let's turn it off and back on again. And just see what. Well, cable time. Can you hear me now? This is live. This is live. This is live. Yeah, Kirk, I got okay. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to add this piece of gear, but somehow my overhead camera is not working. Like, ah. So I may have to come back and set it up. Let's get at an angle where you can see it is okay. I had stopped talking, Kirk, because I wanted to set up that piece of gear on his Freeform Friday. So it is. He's like, I made it back to the live. Yes, we here. So the Rodecaster Pro, it is one of the audio pieces of gear that every musician should have. Yes, there are other pieces of gear that you need. Maybe you need, and it depends on the situation. I just did a remote production piece where I used the XR18 and the Scarlett to route the audio through Zoom, the people in Zoom and the people that were live. And using the power of Ecamm Live to tie it all together. Ecamm Live, it is the software that you're watching me use right now to go to Facebook, YouTube. I believe I'm on Twitch and Twitter as well. I don't believe I have LinkedIn. I should check that application. Anyways, regardless, it is really the place to be. Ecamm Live. Yes, you can go live with StreamYard, and people are rocking it with StreamYard, and they're making their way with it. But you can also OBS, vMix. They're doing their thing. But Ecamm Live there's a link in the description of this video where you can get, it's pretty much the same price as standard, look at me, standard StreamYard or even Restream Studio. Well, in a lot of places you need Restream to go to multiple, but just the standard. If on Facebook you're going live at 720 anyways, so and the same for Amazon Live. But I'm just letting you know this Ecamm Live is the thing. But for audio, getting engagement on the live stream, doing all the fun stuff, it is absolutely an essential piece of gear. And I don't know how I made it through 1 year without one. Just as means to show that you can do it. Yes, the gear is essential, but start with what you have until you get to the place where you make the use case for it. As a musician, you can run 4 XLR channels and run computer sound. Plus, you can even take actual calls, kind of like a radio station kind of vibe. Actual calls. Let me just say that again. Take actual calls, like from a 978, whatever the number is, actual calls. And people can also, call into interview mode and Ecamm, but so here we go. In the plastic, the Rodecaster Pro. I am so upset that my overhead cameras, I could get a cable. It's just like, do I have a cable? Do I have another cable? Man. My other question is, where am I going to put it? Because my setup is really a minimal setup. I'm just in the corner of the room. You can see this is the wall behind me. The wall is literally right here. Let me just talk to you a little bit about that. The wall is right there. And the camera that I'm using Sony a6600 with the 16 millimeter lens is right there. I can touch the lens. And this lens is the focal length is really short, which means you have to be close to it. But see that picture on the wall? The picture has a little bit of blur to it. The cello in the background has a little bit of blur to it. Why? Because of the magic that happens with this lens and camera and the autofocus. It's like, well, now you see me. No, you don't. It's amazing. Can I get the clapper sound effect? I haven't set it up yet. So, here we have the Rode. I'll do it. I may still make a separate video later. Pulling it out of the plastic. This is it. Rodecaster Pro. You know, you can do a lot of this thing in software, which is what I've been doing. I've been using a program called Loopback to really pull it, but there's something about having physical buttons. The XR18 is a software solution, meaning you have to use an iPad or a computer to, like a MacBook or a laptop or a PC, desktop, doesn't matter, computer, to tie into the IP address of the unit, and you can get your connection that way. Right. So if you're really looking to level up, if you have a podcast, if you, as a musician, you want to make sure you can get your XLR in, hook it up to the computer, you can bring in the sound of Logic or GarageBand, you might still have to do that with Loopback, but just being able to lower your volume and do your processing, so that the processing isn't done by the computer, it's done in the hardware. You really can't do any processing on the Scarlett, like the 2i2, the 4i4, whatever it is. But with this, with the PodTrack P8, the Go XLR on a PC, you can use that, but this is going to make a difference. Whoa. Boy. Yes. So, I'll be doing some more setup of that. This is what happens on the live. See what else we get in the box. You gotta have power, and it's a standard computer monitor, computer standard 3-prong. I forget what, there's a special name for this cable. Here's the other piece of the power. Your USB cable. And some kind of man. Wow. I don't know, this light is too close for me. So I guess this goes over. Oh, okay. It goes over the buttons. Let's just talk about this for a minute. So here you have your channels. 1, 2, 3, 4 for your XLR inputs. Then you have a USB channel for bringing in sound from the computer, as well as one for your phone. You could connect your phone Bluetooth. Bring that in. There's a phone channel, as well as a Bluetooth channel. And then this is the sound. You can regulate your sound effects over here. For these panels, you can put people putting the bo 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 bo, or the pew, or the applause, yay, or the gunshot. Load them up. Yes. So this is it. Unboxing Rodecaster Pro. It is Black Friday. And I believe this is on sale today. Everybody's on sale. I don't know the actual price for it here in the US, but don't buy this on Amazon. Buy direct from B&H, Guitar Center, Sweetwater, wherever you can find a retailer that will be able to say, you can send this back. Right? Don't do it on Amazon. Don't do it. And the power and everything like that. And it also comes with some installation. This is kind of like a thing. Get the latest version. There's a QR code on the back as well. Key feature set. And of course, your installation setup guide. Take you one step at a time. Show you exactly what it is you need to do to set it up. Amazing. Yes, Kirk, I am going to have so much fun. So, I'm just telling you, man, Kirk said, I made it back to the live. You got it. Yes. The Rodecaster Pro finally. It was on my list for a while. So we're going to go ahead get that situated and come back to it. Yes. If you don't like it, can you send it to my address? Gee, Albert, you haven't sent me your address, so I can't do that. It will have a nice home in Cleveland. Right, and so Kirk, I believe, is talking about, they all have Black Friday sales. So that's for StreamYard, Restream. Those are the two main players in the browser space. There are others that have live streaming capabilities from the web, but StreamYard has cemented itself as kind of like the front runner. I don't see a lot of people using Restream Studio. I see some. There are some people who have brand deals with Restream, so they use Restream as their platform. Ian Anderson Gray and a few others. Or even if they don't have brand deals with Restream, they are producing content for them, which means they have brand deals. Never mind. So we also want to just say that in that space, the tier 2 level of streaming, a lot of people are really doing their thing, and they say, I don't want an expensive setup. I could go live, anywhere with my cell phone. I've done it with the cell phone, going live on Restream, as well as a StreamYard, and having a good experience with it. But Ecamm Live, because I have a Mac, I cannot use vMix, and there are people who they've spent a lot of time with OBS and they've figured out how to make things work, and they just do it. But Ecamm Live is by far, in my experience, the easiest software. I mean, yes, there's a learning curve. There's a learning curve with StreamYard. There's a learning curve with Restream. There's a learning curve with these other platforms, but Ecamm Live, it's just, things just work. And spending some time with it, it's just, so if you want to check it out free for 30 days, I believe you can go to https://davidhunt.link/ecamm. davidhunt.link/ecamm. And it will allow you to be able to get get a 30-day trial. davidhunt.link. Really? It's not in the description? Oh man, I will add it to the description later. Indeed. Okay. Yes, it is not there. So, well, there it is. davidhunt.link/ecam. That will give you what it is you need. And I don't like that it automatically capitalizes my H, because most of the time people type lowercase. So give the people what they want. Yes, so you want to always utilize the tools that I don't have the clapper sound. You get the DJ air horn. These are effects that already exist in Ecamm, and it's really easy to load up any one type of that's a track that I made to. It's like, oh, I like that sound. Let me put it in there. Yeah, Kirk, the link is in the description. It's not blue, but it's there. I'm just seeing it now. Let's see, do I have my screen share? I'll have to pull it up from another. I did not make a screen share. Let's see this one. If I would just hide that. See right here. Right here, it's highlighted. Can I highlight it? Let's turn on Pro Mouse. Oh, you can't see my Pro Mouse? Man. Right here, this particular link, let's all right. Struggle streaming right now. Okay. I got it. So we go. Oh, do I have to go in? Oh, that's only demo mode. All right, so you can see here, this is the description of this video. Of course, I'm not playing it because I would hear the sound. Oh no, I muted it. Okay. So if I go to the live section, there it is. All right. So I can see and monitor what's happening as it's happening. Okay. So let's go back to. Oh, I have it here. Ha. You can see how much I spent time in this one. And what else am I gonna talk about? So Kirk was like, I don't see your counter. Okay. Snuggles 668 took what? Reveal yourself. Hey drops, Snuggles. Good morning, Soil family. Hey. You're gonna read the manual or go for it? No, I'm not reading the manual. I'm just gonna go for it. One day you must give yourself up, Snuggles. Y'all going ham. So you don't read the stream deck with all those buttons. No. Next purchase is a teleprompter. I actually have a teleprompter. I've had a teleprompter since I started. I think I might have got it when I first started getting gear acquisition syndrome. I think I tried to set it up, but there was like a screw missing, and I never bothered to be like, hey, there's a screw missing from this thing, and I just never set it up. So yeah. Wally, Restream on the web. So Restream Studio is one of the tier 2 streaming platforms. So let's talk about it. From tier 1 is just using what in the live streaming space they call it your cell phone. Tier 1, your cell phone. You just take your cell phone and you go live with it, or you record a video, or you use, just your cell phone is tier 1. Tier 2 is browser-based streaming or recording. So you don't just have to stream with StreamYard or Restream Studio in the browser. You can use your Chrome or Firefox to Safari, Brave, whatever browser it is you want to use, Opera, Netscape. Is that Netscape still around? I don't even know. But Internet Explorer, what's the one on Windows? Edge. You can use any one of those browsers to go live using StreamYard.com or Restream.io. And there are others out there, but these are the two. They have become like the front runners for streaming platforms. And I believe StreamYard may be like taken over. Like when you had teleconferencing software like WebEx, Zoom, all of these platforms. There's WebEx, there's Zoom. I don't know this. There's so many others out there. Ring Central. They all had to pivot during the pandemic, and Zoom became the front runner because it was the easiest one to set up and use. You just need a link, and then people started bombing, and they upgraded their security. They're still not where some agencies are like, nah, you're not ready. But Zoom has become synonymous with teleconferencing, and just send me the Zoom link. That is a thing now. So StreamYard, I believe, is, and someone can correct me with the market share. Oh man, yeah, yeah. StreamYard really, and especially with remote production, so you can have up to 10 people in there plus two. You have two producers in the background running the show that don't ever have to get on stage. In the early days, you had to be in the room, and then you could only have 9. But then with that might be a pro feature. I'm not sure if it's in standard. Um, we'll see. But yeah, there's standard and then premium. We'll restream. Sorry, StreamYard just dropped another new feature. I'm sure there'll be a video coming out about that. Look at Snuggle 68 snuggling. Right. I'm way behind in the comments. Sorry about that. I got to monologuing. Tier 3 streaming is where it's at. Ecamm Live just makes sense. So, on a PC, you cannot use Ecamm Live. It is Mac only software. On a PC, you're dealing with mostly like Wirecast. People still use Wirecast. You're looking at OBS, which is another big player on PC and Mac. OBS for both, and vMix. There are a lot of people at Coffee Talking Tech. He swears by vMix, and that's what he uses. He pays a one-time fee. I believe it's like $800 or something like that. But you pay that one time, and then you go, as opposed to prescription. Did I say prescription? Subscription model with Ecamm. But I'm telling you this. Ecamm is set up in such a way that you can help other people in their streaming life and game by using someone's link. You have the affiliate program, and so like I have here. Oh, wait a minute. Did I put it down in current scene? Well, whatever scene I was in. I can make it here again. Ecamm Live. davidhunt.link/ecamm. If you go to the davidhunt.link/ecamm, you pay the same. It's like if you went just directly to Ecamm and got the trial and then purchased it because it was so fly. You you can do that, and that's fine. We'll welcome you to the family. But also, if you were just to say, hey, David, use this link right here. If you use this link, I get a cut from your subscription. I believe it's for the first year. Right, so just for the first year. It's not a perpetual thing. It was just for the first year. So if you bought a yearly subscription, I would get a cut out of that. If you do the monthly subscription, I would get a cut every month from from it. And as you start using it and you see how wonderful it is. So in StreamYard and Restream, you do not have control over where your comments go and how they come in and out. You can change the colors and, make it a bubble and all of that stuff. But you can't do anything else. You could even set it up so that, hey, if I want to just move this around, put it somewhere where you can't see me move it around, but then I just move it. Now it's there. I could do it live. I could move it. Or it could just be in here. Right? Thanks for posting the link, Kirk. Appreciate that. In this space, you want to say, wow, even pulling the comments, where they go. I'll get you in a moment, G. Albert. It is free form. Well, hold on. Let me just pull this over to the side and bring it down. 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 And just stick it over here. So that when I bring up before the billions, I can even go into before the billions, and I can actually change this to orange, save, bring it back. Oh, I don't like how that looks. Put it back to get it to green or maybe yellow. Bring it up yellow. So yeah, oh man, I don't like the curved edge. I want it to be straight. I know, maybe I should have made them both curved. So you can curve it out like that. Oh man, that curve, that corner is too tight in. I'll just bring it. You could make all these design changes so it's not as sharp. Yeah, no. I'll pull this out like this. You know what? I wanted to fly in from the top. So when I bring him in, flies in from the top. It goes back. Sorry, I see it now. It blended in. Let's edit this. It's flying from the top. It's too distracting. Bring it in from the bottom. And you have total control. All right, Ellie JJ. Shoot, Laquita had me rolling for 5 minutes on that one. Secret identity. Listen, snuggles be coming in, and you don't know. I need to get the Kirk Let's Go to Church audio. I don't have my organ set up, but I can definitely get that. Indeed. MLB crew. Make life better crew. Yes, good morning, Barbara. So glad you are here. Wally, I just posted the pics. Okay. Go check that out. Is that it? That's all we got. Okay. So I don't know how we got started on Ecamm, but just to give you, this is what I see when I'm looking at the program. All right, this is my program view. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you won't be able to see it now because I moved it out of the screen. But definitely we have, and I've gone through this before. This is something that, this is Ecamm live demo mode. In this mode, we want to show you the behind the scenes. And it's really difficult to do behind the scenes with StreamYard or Restream Studio. And I can do it in Ecamm. It's not even fair. It is not even fair. So here we have our sound effects module. I'm just going to pull that down underneath my window because I have to have it. Okay. So here on the right, let's go from left to right. So we have our scenes. So the scenes that you see right now, you're looking at, it says, this is a copy of the main shot. And then I have the one that has the lower third. And that's why you see that minstrel comes from underneath. And then in this one, it goes away. And I think I have my camera zoom and pan, but we'll get to camera effects in a minute. So that's the scenes. You can set different scenes. I had a scene here set for Firefox, which is what I went to earlier. And that shows me in the corner in a square circle, kind of squircle. And then the different events that I was set up to go live in. And so those are different scenes. I didn't have one set up in my Quiet Time Experience colors. So let's just go back to that. Program view. We'll pull it through like that. And then here is underneath the scenes is the overlays. Real simple. So for example, okay, I had it there before, davidhunt.link. And if I can show and hide, as I click this little eye over here to the right, you see it go in and out. I don't know if you can see my mouse. Let me just turn Pro Mouse on. All right. So as I click that on and off, here's another one. It's the Buy Me a Coffee. Why is Buy Me a Coffee not showing? I gotta figure out why my Buy Me a Coffee is not showing. Okay. We also have like to subscribe. These are overlays. They come over and they overlay the program window. Right. And I'm saying this is vital for each person overlay. Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the Ecamm one. This is like to subscribe. And then it hides itself. I mean, it's you could do the countdown clock. There are different things. You have an image overlay. You have an animated overlay. You have a screen share overlay, which is what I showed you in this Firefox scene. Right, so when I come over here and I go, whatever's in my browser at that time will show. If I were on Amazon, if I open up a new browser and I go to Amazon.com, no, let's Kirk R. Nugent .live/gear. It brings you to how it all works. Kirk is going live today at some point. I believe it's 11 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 p.m. So if you want to look at all these Black Friday deals, he's already put them on the Shure MV7 microphone that I'm using right now. Was $249. It's $219. Good night. It's like a whole $30 off. You can, as I'm scrolling through his carousel, this is probably from a previous show, but you can see. So it's like, you're still here. It's as you go through scenes, overlays, screen share, text overlay, which I did with this one right here. And you have camera effects. You can pan and zoom. I could actually take this down like that in this shot so that I can pan up and show more of myself or less. Just center it up. It's like, if I don't want that little picture to show on that scene, I can just pull that down like that. And so, you could pan and zoom. That's how you do. Here's the sound effects, the applause, bicycle horn, DJ horn, party noisemaker, triangle, glockenspiel. Well, it's glockenspiel, triangle, and the different effects. It's not fair. My sound levels on this side, and then my comments and all the things that those can do. So I just gave you just a quick demo of Ecamm Live, and this you might see it again as a separate video because you can do that. You can actually use Ecamm to record your videos, just as you can in StreamYard and Restream Studio. But Ecamm gives you that little bit much more flexibility. And you can position things where you want it and make it a little different. For example, in my screen share overlay here in Firefox, I can actually move this guy around. Whoa, I cannot move it around because, why, Dave? Your scene is locked. The scene is locked. So then I can move this up here, or I can move it across to the corner, or I can put it back here where I had myself. And lock the scene again, because once you have it set the way you want it, you can lock the scene. Always lock your scenes. All right, I'm going to come back here too. Have a lovely weekend, Albert. I'm going to play your song to close. And Adrian, yes, is the power of Ecamm. I have used StreamYard and others, and I know I'm still in demo mode. Have a lovely weekend. Heading to a meeting. Thank you, Shireen, for coming through. Bishop, good morning to you, Doc. So happy you are here. And let me tell you something. There was a challenge. Bishop absolutely killed it. He didn't kill it. It was destroyed. Just like, Bishop, you ain't even fair. You were not fair, sir. So, this was in Ecamm, is where I came up with the particular design. Let me move the Ecamm out of here. It was the design challenge for put on by Building Blocks. They took over the Ecamm Live community, and it was good. It was good. It just like the different things you're doing with text overlays, Doc, was very inspiring. Very inspiring. And I'm sure you can get in there and show people how to do it. It's just amazing. Just getting in here and showing people every day how to be the better version of themselves than they were the day before. And that's it. Just getting through the different pieces of the software, because there's a lot. I'm not going to say, because you have total control, it is easy to get lost. The beautiful thing about it is, the more time you spend in the software, you're better able to navigate around, better able to just share. And I know I've just been talking, it's a really dry stream, it's more tutorial based. At least this hour has been more tutorial based. But just making the change is very important. Each contribution was awesome from the community. Yes, it was. It was. It was. Hello there, Black's Tropical Homestead. Oh, okay. Laura is saying hello. So, even this was like, I can probably show in a brand new. I can actually build one out, but it'll take a little time. Take a little time. I was referring to a button that Kirk hits in Ecamm or Stream Deck. No, that actually is the Rodecaster Pro, I believe. G. Referring to a button. Yeah, no, G. It is. I believe that's a Rodecaster Pro. He just pulls that up on a new shirtable and song. Yes. If you have a song you want me to play, Bishop, I'll do it. That's fine. A new shirtable and song. That's right. They came out. They came through with that thing. New shirt. Ecamm fam. I got a shirt that says Ecamm fam. It was brown and so soft. I'm like, oh my goodness. My goodness. And so you're seeing also too, every time, yeah, a new shirt and a song was birthed out of it. Man, it's fantastic. Fantastic. So the Ecamm Live community is also, they have one for churches, one for each segment of the community, but just the main Ecamm Live community. If you have a problem, you can get the guys who make the software. They will actually respond to you, and they're amazing, absolutely amazing. And yeah, so I'll get out of demo mode now. Right. Am I out of demo mode? I am out of demo mode. Great support from creators and community. The Ecamm Live community is lit. And talking about Ecamm Live community, we're getting ready to do something fantastic for the holidays. I have had a little bit of communication with Doc and with Katie regarding just pulling together some musicians for a live show, just showing different musicians coming together and creating a wonderful piece for raising some money for a charity. It is because we want to give back. That's what we do here in especially on this channel, Make Life Better channel. We want to give back. So we're looking at creating I've spoken to a couple different um, other musicians already, and we're just going to be getting more ready to go for the holidays. ECAM for the holidays. ECAM for your life. It's just amazing to excuse me. I'll have to cut that out. It's just amazing to be able to get this level of support for all. I couldn't do it without the wonderful support from each and every one of you. And so we're talking about the MLB crew. It's not Major League Baseball, but we use our hands, our voice, and our heart to hit a home run and make life better for you and someone else too. That is the essence of the MLB crew. And I'm gonna go over here and turn off that. So, family, it has been wonderful. It has been great. It has been real. Let me say that again. Family, it has been real. It has been good. It has been really good. But we must go now. Thank you so much for watching, being here all how many of you are still here? I don't know. 11 of you that are still alive. I think it's time for a well-deserved rest. Indeed, been talking for a while. Oh man, see, Laquita is the one keeping me on the straight and narrow. In aging, well, it has been real. It has been good. It has been real good. But that's a wrap. So Albert, let me come back to your comment. Earlier you put another song in up there. All right. And I had not favorited it. Oh, Ruby's still here. Been here since the beginning. Wow. You guys are trying to make me pull a 5-hour live stream. Yeah, that's not quite going to happen today. Not quite happening. So we'll definitely have to take a look at what we can do going forward to make it through. I'm still upset at this camera not showing. It was working fine last week. But, okay. Yes, good morning. Thank you, Adrian. Yes, good morning, Chris. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm just going to move this down a little bit. Boom. If I switch this around, right now it's flying in auto. Save. Ruby's still here. So awesome. You know, I think that I want to bring this back to flying from the bottom. I just like that. And awesome. Okay. I didn't see any other songs. If I missed a song, please let me know. I missed your song unless you already left. And song request. Do you hear what I hear? I did that one. Hear you just fine on Facebook. Tier 3 Supreming is where it's at. Be sure to add it. Thank you, all of you, for coming through. Bishop Oliver, Laura, Adrian, Shireen. I had to go to a meeting. She already left. Maybe she left the stream up. That's what's up. You know, that's what you can do to help for the watch time, especially on YouTube. If you jump over to YouTube, click on search my name, David Hunt. That's the channel name. It's David Hunt. Doing quiet time piano. That has been the thing that I've been going through, but trying to get some other stuff for musicians, especially like I did the unboxing today, the Rodecaster Pro. Going to be setting that up and creating some content with that for musicians. Musicians, you have, listen, it's TM, I call it the TMI method. Junction of technology and music, you can create great impact. Technology, music, impact. With technology, listen, everything in your house, in your car, in your job. You go to the supermarket, everything's using technology. Most of the time, you pay electronically. Think about that. You have to put your card in, put your PIN, or if you're smart, you're utilizing Apple Pay. You know, you're having Apple Pay. Or Google Pay or Samsung Pay. You know, you have all these different payment systems that are able to transfer money from your account to the vendor's account on Amazon, PayPal, Cash App, all of these payment systems. Technology. So the technology is being there. The technology to do live streaming is there, whether it's just your cell phone, as I talked about earlier, or even with StreamYard, Restream Studio, or tier 3 platforms like Ecamm, vMix, OBS, Streamlabs OBS. You know, there are different flavors of software, tier 3 software. And there's tier 4 software, which is hardware-based streaming. Is what you see in a television studio, where they're utilizing something like an ATEM switcher to go live with. And And there's hybrids between the two. For example, I can take the virtual camera from my Ecamm Live and bring that into Zoom, or bring that into StreamYard, or bring that into Restream Studio, so that what the viewer sees is what's happening in Ecamm or OBS. But you just bring that into the, if you're on someone else's show, for example, or stream, you bring all of your goodness, all of your sauce in to their production, and it is able to level up what you're presenting to the world in Zoom, or on a live stream or a panel of some kind. So yes, there are lots of things that as a musician you have the ability to do, and to I've been doing it for a year. Yes, I could have done some more things. There's the Stream Deck. Now that is a piece of gear that's on my radar. And I have the mobile version, but I only get 15 buttons. I don't have my own Stream Deck yet, and it's something that I'm working towards making it happen. So the ATEM Mini Pro, ATEM Mini Extreme, absolutely essential piece for my particular setup. Yes, I could have gotten a bunch of Elgato capture cards, the Cam Link 4K, and so you can do that. But I decided I think it would be better, especially in a live stream. You just have one input into. With the Mini Extreme, you can also do different camera setups, so that you can bring 2 shots in, or 3. Or 4. Let me just put, so you can have the 4 like this. So yes, it is important to Ho Chi, my brother. Yo, thank you for coming through. Ho Chi was with me at that remote event that I mentioned a little while ago, and he was an invaluable resource. I still haven't changed my colors, Ho Chi. I'm working on it. Pray for your boy, Struggle Streaming. And yes, the junction of technology and music has the ability to create great impact. Great impact. And one of the tools that we use is Ecamm, the technology, the live streaming technology, Ecamm. Loopback, another essential. That's the secret sauce. That's really the secret sauce for audio. We can talk about loopback in another video. And the one that I really wanted to talk about today was the Roadcaster. We did that, and I did a small demo of Ecamm just to show you the differences between that and StreamYard, or how it may relate to those of you who do use StreamYard, how it is a little different. You have a lot more control over where things are and how things look. Let me lock that scene, for somehow that scene was unlocked. Right. So yeah, the junction of technology and music has the capacity for great impact. And you can use that impact for a positive way, which is what we intend all of the training that's going to come to be. Or you can not. So I can't believe we're already been live for 2.5 hours. It is Freeform Friday, so if someone throws up a song, I will try and as much as possible to play it, which is has been the primary focus, but we've shifted a little bit in this week to show a little bit, because I'm excited of the new gear coming, setting that all up and making sure that it works. I don't know if I have. I'm just thinking about, I don't know if I have all of this. All right, Laquita, you in here. Might as well get you some rainbows. Yes, indeed. We look to Andrea. Good morning, Andrea Hudson. My goodness. Good morning to you as well. Coming in from the islands. Oh, you're still taking requests? Some requests, Mr. Grinch. I know, right? Get it in. Wait a minute. I don't think I've actually played this song before. Wow. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, LEJJ. All right. Thank you, Adrian. I love an improvisation. Make it do what it do. These are amazing parts. I don't think I played. I don't think I played it before. I mean, I've heard it enough times that I can make a circle out of it, and so that's what I did. there is there's also a part of me that really wants to do uh, some some training courses for beginner pianists, beginners, and getting them to a place where they can hear a piece of music and sort of reproduce it at some level. That's kind of also something that's dear and to my heart. It's something that I am doing right now. I have a student, and we're working through some of that, and some of those will be coming back to you as content, but that's slow developing because I haven't gotten them through to the place where they needed to be, and so I could say, this is how you do it. Because surprisingly, I haven't had a lot of students. It's been mostly just me playing for events and gigs and the family and church and stuff. So it's important to always recognize your strengths, and it's like I haven't done a lot of teaching, and so it's something that I can't lay my hat on or claim to because I haven't done it, right? On a large scale. People are like, oh, I've taught thousands of people how to play. Yeah, no. That is not my testimony. So I'm not trying to be out here and be like, oh, yeah, no, I can do that. I can do it. It's just I haven't done a lot of it. So, and it's kind of like sometimes the hesitation. You play too much. Literally, wow. Yes, drop the link so Miss Nice can come up and talk to you. I see you are not logged into StreamYard. No, I am not logged into StreamYard. Yeah, is the link open? The link that you see, davidhunt.link/ecam, is the software that I'm using to stream. Do your children play, or have you taught them? Yeah, I taught them some. But it was more organic transfer. It wasn't like it wasn't it's like, oh man, I don't think I have a scene set up for that. I guess you can make one real quick. I think Stuggles 668 is actually Adrian. Don't you think? No? So, do your children play, or have you taught them? Do your children play, or have you taught them? Yes, as I was saying, I have taught them. Sorry, I think I just answered this question. When they were smaller, I think my wife also did a little bit of, because she plays the piano as well. And, the knowledge transfer happened. My daughter took classes in high school, and because they had a piano program, music program, and so she was able to take classes that way, and that worked out great. But she doesn't like performing piano. Gets really nervous, and my son also plays, but he's like, I'm not playing piano in public. He plays the drums and he plays the bass. And so every once in a while we get together and jam. And so I'm beginning to think that look, this unilateral is not fair. Oh man, you guys. You guys are hilarious. Now, you have better luck dropping your song request. Life is not fair, Miss Nash. All right. Interesting. My neck is moving contrapuntally. Oh man, it's hilarious. This is me getting ready to have lumps of coal for all the meanies. My song is Simply Red. I don't think I know that one. I'm gonna have to think about finding that one. Let's see if we can find it. Is it 8:47 already? Good. I've been streaming for a minute. Let's see. Simply Red. Holding back the years. Oh yeah, Kenny G is nice. Wow. I'm trying not to give it the flavor that the original had, so I don't get flagged by the YouTube censors. that's I believe that was holding back the years. You know, just thinking about the title, you know, time doesn't stop. Every moment is a continuation from the moment before. And we want to recognize that if you have a talent, if you have, some people can draw, I can't draw. I can draw a stick guy, hangman, I could do that. Hangman I could do. You know, or stick figures. I could do that. And I can tell a story. Just telling a story. I can find a way to, use music to tell a story of bring peace to a troubled soul. Just, you know. I can do that. And, and I want to continue to do that and share. And that's what I was talking about at the junction of technology. All this stuff, the gear, the keyboard, the live streaming, the internet, all of that. The technology is there. But what you do with it, I take the music and I put the music on top of the technology. And it has the ability to reach people. It's like, oh man, I remember that song. My grandma used to sing that song. And it brings back those memories, and you're like holding back the years. No, the years keep going forward, but you're not really holding back, you're moving forward. But you remember, and you can still hold on. The memory brings you back to that place, grandma cooking Thanksgiving dinner. And the smells and the flavor that explode in your mouth, that sweet potato pie, that pecan pie, that apple pie, that cranberry sauce, that filling, that mac and cheese, the okra and grits. It's like David, stop with the okra. You can't with okra. Just continuing to man, you make me preach off of Simply Red. I could have sneaker preach. Listen, yes, the years, some may have been difficult, but you can look back to the difficult times and see, wow, how I made it over, how I got through. My mama prayed for me. You see, there was that song that came over the radio that was able to help you get through. There was a prayer and faith and the different things that exist out there to help. Yeah. So thank you for that. So you realize simply, okay, yeah, Simply Red. It didn't click for me, but it's like, whew, my goodness, my God, I will preach. Adrian Nash is like, I promise I'm not Snuggles. Any rendition from Kenny G. Wow, man, yeah. Anything from Kenny G, Boney James. Kenny G is nice, smooth. I want to say hey to my friend I haven't seen for a minute in Rosie Haynes. Rosie Haynes. Rosie, so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. It's not a holiday in Barbados, but you sneaking in here, that's awesome. This man, if he can play all the songs we ask, I hope people understand the talent in this man, how we should look at his skills. Thank you so much, Snuggles, because if you look like someone else, you would be catapulted to the top very easily. Hope people pay attention. That's good, Snuggles. Thank you. There's not a lot of us out here in these streets doing this. There are a lot of talented people out. Simply Rare, the artist, has good songs. We can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Okay, it is 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock, people. And still there's 11 of you on here. Thank you for hanging and rolling. Wow. Keeps the watch time up. We can close this program view because I think we're on here. I just realized Hold It Back the Years has 139 million views. 39.5 million views. Almost 0.6 million views. Wow. 12,000 comments. My goodness. Okay. Hey. That's how you can roll when you're the artist. And the fact that you can make his... Wow. Thank you so much, Snuggles. That's awesome. Really awesome. I would love to hear a Hunt Family Jam session in the future. That would be amazing. We'll make that happen. I think, in fact, it has we'll probably be doing that for the Ecamm Live Christmas special. We'll have some family tunes on there. And you know that what I would like to play something from Busta Rhymes. Oh man, y'all going in right now. Y'all going in right now. Song requests Emotions from the Bee Gees. Your talent is music. It is. It is. Uncle Stu, old man on the block. Thank you so much for coming through. Melissa Jane. Wow. Y'all are really coming through today. Good morning. You know, play something from Busta Rhymes. The Bee Gees, something from Big Daddy Kane. Snuggles, I can't with you. Oh, man. Snuggles ready to party. This man looks up music and played a different rendition of what he hears. You understand? Oh, sorry. Good morning. You know, it's... Everybody can do that. Your talent is music. Song request. Emotions from the Bee Gees. You better sing, David. Laquita. I need some water. Mrs. Nash, I'll have to dedicate a song to you. And I'll have to go to my data banks to pick out one that I think would be perfect for you. Alright, they just saying hello to one another in the comments. Oh man, nobody greater. This Cash App. Yes, I do have Cash App. It's David and $ David M Hunt with the E. And you can also go to buymeacoffee.com/David Hunt. Buy me a coffee. I don't know why my Buy Me a Coffee widget is not coming up today. Showing all scenes. Should be over the front of him, but let's see here. I'm going to add a new text overlay. I'm going to put it on here. Put it on. I'm going to add it to the stream here. Put it up in the corner. And for those of you that like this one, I'm going to add another text overlay to support. Did it again. Oh, Laquita could put it in the comments if she so desires. Is not enough space for everything to fit. You just move that over there. Oh. And then put this up here. The Ecamm. Is for those of you who want to check out Ecamm. It's free for 30 days, and then you decide, well, whether you want to go into it or not. My sound panel was over here in the way. All right. Okay, where was I in the comments? I certainly missed that. Hero, yes, I can do hero. Blessings to you. Good morning. Yes, I already answered that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so yes, blind guy already put it up there. I keep holding on, folks. Keep holding on. In this season, we have, man. I've been in this life for a minute. I was sleeping to you playing. Wow. Uncle's too. I need something for my soul. It is hard being a man, which women do not understand. The weight on a man's shoulders. Working it through these hard times. Uncle Stu, you ain't said nothing but a mouthful right there. You ain't said nothing but a mouthful. Man. Thank you, man. It's like Uncle Stu be out here in these streets. He was on, I believe it was Blind Guy, his wife, their live stream yesterday. And tore up. Man, nothing but fire. Great value. Great value. Indeed. Man. Okay. Yes, I do have a live stream that's running right now. And it runs 24 hours, and it's playing a pattern that I call deep sleep. And it really is set up for people who are asleep. People are sleeping around the world all the time. Like right now, it is 9 o'clock in Australia. And, somewhere it's midnight. At all hours of the night, somebody's got a midnight. So, have the stream running 24 hours. I'm trying to keep it nice and calm, collected. So, yeah. So there were several songs that were mentioned. Oh man, it's like 9:09. Y'all are really trying to make me go for a while today. No, and I had not planned to go this long. I did not plan to go this long. Nobody greater. I played that earlier. I can play it again. Nobody great. Okay. I only remember. Let's look this up. Hero. Mariah Carey. There's a bunch of. Man, wow. I don't know. So it's red. Simply red. Keep holding on. And it was Carrie. Or saying hero. We all have the potential to be that hero. And another way we say it around here is that we use our hands, our voice, and our heart to make life better for yourself and for someone else. Hero lies in you. And for me, that's the spirit that comes from on high. It's holy. Trying to make life better for the sister and the brother around me. That's lift them up, bring them through. Lift them up, bring them through. Bring them up and carry them through. That's why we see all of these Black's Tropical Homestead, me, Uncle Stu, the old man on the block, Mrs. B. Finesse, Kirk Nugent. These are all Real Talk with Tavi, Real Talk with Melissa Berrien, Laura, Agent Nash. You all have a platform. Just being on YouTube gives you a platform. Let me say that again. Just being on YouTube gives you a platform. You're on Facebook, you have a platform. Each account has the ability to go live. And so you can share your story and you can use your super unique power to make life better for someone else by sharing. Mrs. B. Finesse, Uncle Stu, Blind Guy's wife, everybody out here in these streets, Black's Tropical Homestead, making a difference. Utilizing their superpower, storytelling, or just the ability to talk and look straight at the camera and not be talking to you, but looking over here, but looking straight on at the camera and making sure that you hit your cues. And so there's a lot. This stream has a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff to chop out. I am just amazed at sometimes just going live. He's like, this you give to me. It's just like, what, hero? Who would think it'd be like you could preach about Mariah Carey, hero? It's like, yeah, you can. Because each and every experience is an opportunity for some. Oh man, these things are gonna drive me nuts. Each story, each person is an opportunity, gives an opportunity to make. There it is. It was driving me nuts because there are different sizes. So bring the support link down a notch. As they say, we struggle streaming here. Okay, that's better. Oh, no, put the hand so you can move it. There we go. Now this one. Size them up. Okay. All right. That's a little better. It's not gonna drive me nuts no more. But yeah, each person has the ability to create great impact. I'm using it with music and technology. Technology, music, impact. And so, holding back to years? No, we're not holding it back. We can't. Time is always going forward. But in the moving forward, I keep holding on because there's a hero inside of me waiting to come out, waiting to just come in, swoop, save the day, do what it do, and make a difference. Thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Wow. Thank you for playing my request. Hey, what's this about eating? Gets played out. What leftovers you got? My stomach needs it this morning's workout. You wouldn't want me stole my thunder. You know what? Up there in Canada, it's cold. It's cold today. What's the temperature right now? I don't even know. 37 degrees and rainy. Is it raining outside? I think it's raining. Man. David, please play and sing We Wish You a Merry Christmas now that we're officially able to. The jazzy version. We'll see about that. We'll see. That was excellent. So, we're trying to make sure that I haven't missed anybody. I know there was some requests for some Boney James and Kenny G. I think I played Kenny G for a minute there. Man. You better sing, David. Song request Emotions by the Bee Gees. I just don't want to miss anybody. Snuggles. You guys are so funny. Anything by the Bee Gees. Oh, man. My super unique outlier power. Everybody has. Christmas isn't until December 1st. Well, that's not what I. Come on now, Laquita. Snuggles, look into my eyes. You are getting sleepy, very sleepy. You are hypnotized to cam up and reveal your true identity. Oh, snap. No, we're here to support one another and to keep it moving. Keep it moving. We want to make sure that you are getting the value that you came here for. Hey, it's usually, Black Friday is the day that we want to start celebrating the holidays. People put their Christmas trees up the day after Thanksgiving, and the US here as the official start of the Christmas season. But we, you the holiday season, some people look at it, the holidays, because it encompasses all of them, right? It includes all. Melissa Jameson, good morning. First time. Welcome. First time. That's good. Let us know where you're coming in from. We really do look forward to new people here. And I'm glad that you were able to come through, Melissa. So awesome. Do you have a YouTube channel, or are you just sharing with us? We celebrate everyone coming in from Virginia. Blind guy, his wife, their life is also from Virginia. They are out here in these streets. You might have been able to get some free food from them yesterday because they were giving it out. In these streets. So, yeah, they had some plant-based Thanksgiving dinner. It was good. Mac and cheese with okra. Oh, okay, Black's Tropical. Thank you, Black's Tropical, for coming through and supporting the stream. It is, listen, we're just so delighted to have you here. We're just so delighted to have you here. It's just awesome. We have we're taking song requests. It's an extended. Normally, I'm already gone 2.5 hours over our usual time. But, oh, thank you, Melissa. Appreciate you. That's so awesome. So awesome. Wow. Man. No channel. Excellent. So, but I'm saying, if you have a Gmail account, you use that to sign into YouTube, you are on your own YouTube channel. You can actually go live or upload a video, and it's on your YouTube channel. And if you are 15, 20, as you start getting your 30 or 40, then you have a lot of life experience, or maybe you've picked up a skill. You're a carpenter or a plumber, or you're a mechanic, or this is a skill or is a passion for you. You can actually take the technology. Some people use StreamYard, some people use Restream. I use Ecamm, which is up here in this link. It's an affiliate link. So if you use it, I get a little something. You pay the same whether you go directly to Ecamm or you go through my link. But it is a paid software and it's an affiliate program. But if you utilize the link, you're able to share your uniquely designed goodness, your uniquely you magic, some people say, your skill, that skill that you have, you're able to share it with the world and make the world a better place. That's the MLB crew philosophy. So in this thing today, someone requested Simply Red, Holding Back the Years. I hadn't played that. I knew the song. I heard it before. Simply Red. I was like, Simply Red? I don't know if I know that. And I looked it up. Like, oh, yeah, I know this. And so I was able to play, and it brings back the memories, as I talked about this earlier, bringing back the memories of things that happened in the past, or even Thanksgiving, like yesterday, with sitting down to watch football with your family. It's like, oh man, no man, that's oh no, what? That's a great. And you have these moments, these experiential moments that you can look back to and remember. Even though time doesn't stop, you can't hold back the years, but you can go back to that point in time and remember. You keep holding on, right? And so you're able to soldier through. If you had bad years growing up, Thanksgiving and the holidays wasn't a good time for you, you can now make memories now that are good, that will offset the bad. That's one way of thinking about it. And so now you have a YouTube channel. You can make your uniquely you magic, your goodness, your unique goodness become part of the story for posterity. And you could change the world. Old Uncle Stu, Old Man on the Block, is like, why are you starting a YouTube channel now? Because he has all this experience he can share. He has all this life experience. Corey and Laquita, blind guy, his wife, their life, sharing their gift of storytelling and being able to give highlights to people in their community and how they're able to make it through. And they're extremely good at getting to the main question of what the audience needs to hear for that day. I was on their program a while back and we talked about audio, lighting, and video, right? It's like your audio is extremely important to get, and it's one of the reasons why I was able to now put in, especially this is going to be my audio interface. Right now, I'm just using my microphone. All of the sounds that you hear are coming through this microphone. But so I'll be setting that up a little bit later and getting it going. I didn't have, whoa. I didn't have all the pieces that I needed to make it work today. But liked and subscribed. Thank you, Melissa. That's what's up. You need to get an air horn for that. You need to. That's what's up. That's what's up. Black Tropical Homestead. I'm just gonna highlight this one. They're a farmer in Savannah, Georgia, growing tropical Savannah Joiner is in temperate zone. Yes, they're in the lower edge of the temperate zone down there in Savannah, but they're still growing tropical sugarcane, bananas, oranges. Even have like alpacas and an ostrich or something. No, just no. Taking a page out of Corey's book. Corey saying that I dressed in a leotard and was playing. No. No. Yeah. Thanks for the shout out, Dave. They have a bit of history to do what we do, training experience skills. Kirk Nugent, who was in the comments earlier, he does live video training for small businesses, entrepreneurs, and the like. You know, that's his thing. Kirk is the man when it comes to live streaming and helping people create their story and their brand with live video. Tell their story and help their brand grow with live video. So I'm here, technology, music, and impact for musicians. I'm coming for you, musicians. There are things that you can say, stories that you can tell. Someone is like, hey, I need to hear this song from a fresh perspective. Adrian Nash was saying, he's like, there are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Yeah, Adrian, that's it. Make it a better place for you, for me, and the entire human race. Your story might be the story that I need to hear to bring me out of my doldrums or my depression, whatever it is I'm facing. So, just tell your story. And if you want to do it, use ECAP. This is my if you want to do it, use ECAP. Make the shift. Make the shift. 22 is coming. 2022 is coming. You know, he's like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I have so much experience. I don't know. They say in YouTube, you just niche down. Niche down. I started doing the quiet time piano thing. And, you know, it's been good. But I think that I can grow a little more if I just narrow down the focus. And that's the bottom line. To narrow down the focus. Heal the world. Make it a better place. I know I've tried to land the plane several times and it's always come back. I know, and I think I missed a whole bunch of different song requests, and I apologize for that. I am so sorry. Let's see. She stole my thunder. October's for Halloween. November is Thanksgiving. Veterans Day. Memorial Day, I believe, is in May. December is Christmas. That's the sanctity of the holiday months. I don't quite know if that's true because I've seen Christmas decorations before Halloween in the stores. They don't care. They do not care. Heal the world, make it a better place. That's what it's all about. All right, fam. It has been real. It has been good. It has been real good. But I really must go. Got some things to do today. Make sure you remember the MLB crew. We are not the Major League Baseball. But we use our hands, our voice, and our heart to hit a home run, heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me too, and for someone else. We hit a home run, heal the world, make it a better place for you, for someone else too. That's what we do. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you Monday morning at 6 a.m. It's not going to be a 3-hour live stream. It is going to be only 1 hour. 45 minutes, tops. 45 minutes. We're going to make it through. Take care, y'all. Have a great day. Bye now.